Okay, so you've probably seen it by now, right? That photo.
Oh, yeah. The one with Tiffany Haddish holding a baby.
Exactly. And Jason Lee is there too, hand on the stroller.
And the caption they both posted on Instagram.
Just, cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
4 words.
Boom. It just immediately, made waves. Total confusion, honestly, among friends, fans, everyone.
Right. Like, actress Tasha Smith just straight up commented, "What does this mean?"
Which is what we're all thinking. And Susie Sitcom, the comedian, she joked, "Oh, congratulations, I got 2 teenagers you can have."
Huh. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the reaction. It's just an instant puzzle.
Definitely an enigma. And look, reps for both Haddish and Lee, they didn't get back to Entertainment Weekly right away for comment.
Yeah, no official word yet. But that's why we're doing this, right? There's actually this really interesting backstory here.
A whole trail of public comments, things they've said and done.
That might help us figure out what the picture, the caption could actually, mean.
So our mission here in this deep dive is basically to put those pieces together, like a puzzle.
See if we can get a clearer view of what's going on with this perplexing announcement.
And what's really striking right off the bat is, okay, the picture looks suggestive, very suggestive, but it also throws up immediate questions.
Like what specifically?
Well, for one thing, our sources pointed out it's pretty unlikely Haddish actually carried this baby herself.
How so?
Just based on timing. She's been posting loads on social media, like constantly, for the last 9 months. And she hasn't looked pregnant in, well, any of it.
Okay, right. So the theory that she was pregnant and kept it secret, probably not it.
Seems unlikely, yeah.
But that leaves other doors open, doesn't it? Especially considering their unique relationship dynamic.
Exactly. It's totally possible that Haddish and Lee, and remember, he's openly gay.
Yeah.
They adopted. That's a real possibility.
And you can never totally discount this in the celebrity world.
The prank theory.
Could they be pulling some kind of super elaborate prank on everyone?
It's not impossible, I guess. But it raises a bigger point, doesn't it? Why are we even taking this seriously as a potential real announcement?
Good question. Why jump to baby instead of joke?
Well, because if you connect it to everything else they've said, their past statements, it actually puts this photo, this caption, firmly in the realm of possibility as a genuine baby announcement.
Ah, okay. So this isn't just some random photo they decided to post for laughs. It has context. It has roots.
Precisely. And those roots go back a bit. Their discussions weren't just, casual talk that suddenly turned into this.
Right. Didn't Lee talk about this quite seriously before? Let's go back. Was it early 2023?
Yeah, January 2023. Jason Lee, on his Hollywood Unlocked podcast, he was talking to Angie Martinez.
And what did he say?
He said he and Haddish keep talking about having a child together. He literally said, she's offered, and if she's serious.
Wow.
She's somebody that I love. We both were foster kids. I trust her. We've had the conversation of, do you want to be involved, not involved? And now we have to talk about co-parenting.
Okay, talk about co-parenting.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty significant. Did people pick up on that back then? Did it seem like it might actually happen?
It was incredibly significant, yeah. It felt like more than just talk. It signaled like a real intent.
Yeah.
And that conversation, it kept evolving very publicly.
How so?
Well, fast forward to the end of 2023, Christmas time. They posted pictures together on Instagram.
Oh, I remember that. They were wearing matching sort of complimentary Christmas outfits.
That's the one. And Lee's caption for that post, he called Haddish, quote, "My friend, my ride or die, and my future baby mama."
Whoa, okay, future baby mama. That's putting it out there. Very direct, like predicting it.
Extremely direct. A really powerful public statement, almost like, forecasting what was coming.
So that phrase, future baby mama, that really stuck. Then what happened? Did they talk about it again after that?
They did. Jump to November 2024. Haddish actually went on Lee's show, Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay.
And they had a discussion specifically about, potential baby plans.
You brought it up directly.
Oh, yeah. Lee asked her straight up, "You did promise me you would give me a kid, so let me ask you a question." He even mentioned Cardi B had agreed to be godmother.
He brought receipts. So he asks, "Are you serious about that?" Meaning, giving him a kid.
And Haddish's answer.
What did she say?
Just, simple as that.
Wow. Okay. So a clear yes.
A clear, yeah. And then she actually started talking about the practical side, like the cost of co-parenting. Because apparently she told him before she wanted to do it the old-fashioned way.
So that shows it wasn't just a theoretical thing. They were getting into the nuts and bolts, the logistics.
Exactly. It shows this consistent dialogue moving from like the idea of it to the actual practical considerations.
Okay, but we also have to talk about Haddish herself, right? Her own public statements about motherhood, family, they haven't always been entirely consistent, or at least they've added some complexity.
That's definitely true. It adds more layers to the whole thing. Like, remember back in 2022, she was on that trip to Eritrea.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
What happened?
She joked about adopting kids that people there were trying to give me. So kind of a lighthearted take on adoption then.
Okay. And then more recently?
More recently, just this past June, she caused a bit of a stir. She was in an interview with Godfrey, the comedian.
Right. I heard about this one.
Yeah, she claimed women who have, quote, more than 2 baby daddies usually have a mental illness.
Oof.
And she linked it to stem cells that supposedly end up behind your eyes. And because of that, she said she'd only F with black men born outside of America.
That definitely generated a reaction. It's a very specific and pretty strong viewpoint she expressed there about family structures.
Extremely specific, yeah, controversial for sure.
So, okay, let's try and piece this together. On one side, you have these very clear ongoing talks between her and Jason Lee, publicly calling her his future baby mama, her saying yeah to having a kid with him, discussing costs.
Very direct conversations about co-parenting.
But on the other side, you have Haddish making these sometimes, let's say, contradictory, or at least very strong, sometimes controversial, statements about family, relationships, baby daddies.
Right. These different public stances.
How does that all fit together? Does it make this cats out of the bag post more confusing? Or maybe.
Yeah.
Does it somehow make more sense in that context?
Well, it absolutely adds complexity, no doubt. But maybe understanding that specific context is key to figuring out this latest post.
How so?
It shows this isn't just your standard celebrity baby announcement, right? And maybe the ambiguity, the vagueness isn't accidental.
You think it's strategic?
Could be. For public figures, posts like this can be a way to, control the story, maybe build some hype, or even just see how people react before they make a full official statement.
Sort of trial balloon.
Exactly. But crucially, it feels like the culmination of years of them talking very publicly, very directly about building a family together, even if it's for them maybe a non-traditional path.
So where does that leave us? After diving into all this history, the comments, the reactions, what's the bottom line?
Well, the bottom line is we still don't definitively know. Did Tiffany Haddish just announce she has a baby with Jason Lee? Officially, their reps haven't confirmed it.
Right. Still waiting on the official word.
But zooming out a bit, what this whole situation really highlights, I think, is how complicated public figures' personal lives are now.
And how much can be hinted at, discussed, speculated on without that final official confirmation.
Totally. You've got Lee calling her his future baby mama. You have their open talks about co-parenting. Then you have Haddish's own, sometimes shifting views on family. It's just a really unique story playing out in public.
It really is. Which brings us to a final thought, something for you listening to maybe chew on.
Yeah.
Given this whole history, we've talked about the serious discussions they had, the public declarations, all of it. How does this specific post, cats out of the bag, Ando, how does that maybe change how we think about what family can look like today?
Especially for celebrities, living under that constant spotlight.
Exactly. Does it reshape our understanding, seeing them potentially build a family this way?
Yeah.
After talking about it so openly for so long, what does it say about modern paths to family?